Hello guys, in this video we are going to consider one of the amazing schools in the United States of America, and this school is offering scholarships for both undergraduate and postgraduate students. That's undergraduates, those who are now going for their bachelors, and postgraduate, that's masters and PhD students. We are first going to consider the undergraduate scholarship, and we will also have a look at the postgraduate scholarship, but we will try and mix it up so that you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so we will talk about undergraduate, we'll talk about postgraduate, and we'll pick up some sessions of undergraduate. So we are going to try and talk about each other simultaneously. Now, this scholarship covers all your tuition fees. That's for the undergraduate. And if you get a scholarship for the graduate, that's the master's and PhD. This scholarship is going to cover, actually, this is prestigious, it's going to cover your tuition fees, it's going to cover your accommodation fees, it's going to cover your transport, throughout the program, transport costs. They are also going to give you relocation allowance. This scholarship is also going to give you stipend, monthly stipend, to take care of your feeding needs. They are also going to give you gadgets allowances, laptops that will help with your studies, maybe calculators, any electronic that will be expedient for your studies. And also they are going to give you one economy air flight ticket to go for a holiday at the country of your choosing throughout your study. So guys, if you think this opportunity sounds like enticing to your ears, we will encourage you to stay with us and watch the video to the end. It may not be you, but maybe you know someone whom this opportunity will benefit. Okay, so stay with us and let's explore this opportunity together. Before we do that, I want to specially welcome each and everyone to today's session. If you're a first time viewer and coming across this channel for the first time, I would encourage you to like the video and also subscribe to this channel. We especially welcome our first timers, and to our returning subscribers. You guys are amazing. You guys are so good. We thank you for your continuous support. Now, let's go to the screen to explore this opportunity together. Alright guys, so the university we are looking at is Stanford University in the United States of America. Now this is also one of the prestigious schools in US, as you can see from their main website. So we are having, when it comes to Stanford University, they have 7 schools. Okay, so they have the graduate school of business and undergraduate school of business. They have the programs they offer, and a bit about the school. Secondly, they have the graduate school of education. Okay, so depending on your field, you just need to go to which particular school is good for you. Thirdly, they have the school of engineering. And fourthly, they have the School of Humanities and Sciences. Number 5, they have School of Law. Okay, number 6, they have School of Medicine. And number 7, they have Stanford Dual School of Sustainability. So depending on your field, depending on your specialty, you just need to select which particular school is best for you. Then you go and read about the admission requirements and everything you will need to help with your application. Now we are first considering undergraduate programs. These are the deadlines for the undergraduate programs. So they are opening application from 5th October 15th. And you know, guys, I always say that I prefer to bring the opportunity to you quite early so that you can take time to prepare every single document you need. And even if you need to save some money for either application fee or evaluation cost, you can do that. No, from now till October should give you the ample time, enough time to do every preparation you need. Guys, it's scholarship, and scholarship don't just come to us. You know, I always say that opportunities come to those who are fully prepared. So guys, these dates are enough and should give you enough time to prepare for this scholarship only if you are interested. And as I earlier said, there are some people who have already been enrolled in this school and they gave us this link to access this opportunity for our subscribers. So meaning is feasible, meaning is possible. You just need to prepare. That's why we are bringing it to you at this time, 15th October, should give you enough time to prepare your application. So let's have a look at some common questions, and answers that will guide your preparation. So what is the application process? I mean, this you can check that later. But what is important to us that we actually want us to have a look? It's here. Do I need to translate my school documents into English? So if you are watching us and English is not your main language, or some of your documents are not in English, yes, you need to translate all your documents into English. So let's just read through. Transcripts and teacher recommendations must be translated into English. Original copies must also be submitted when applicable. Applicants who cannot translate documents themselves, we recommend asking your English teacher or other school official to translate for you. So it's quite flexible because some schools would ask you to go and pay for an official translator to do that for you. But actually, this school is telling you that you can either do it yourself or get a competent person in your school to help you in that regard. What should I do if my school does not have a guidance counselor? If you do not have a guidance counselor, you may have another school official, such as a principal or teacher, submit the counselor letter of recommendation for you. So guys, these counselors are quite important and they have some, influence on your application. So I always advise people you need to get a counselor to help you with your application. Their recommendations, and they can even write for you to get application waivers. So guys, these counselors are important. Secondly, for students applying for enrollment in 2024 and 2025, we will not accept SAT scores. So let me bold in here for you to see. Okay, we will not require ACT or SAT scores. However, if you have this course, you can still submit it. It is worth to mention that if you do not submit scores, your application will not be at a disadvantage. Okay, so in case you don't have it, your application will still be considered wholly and you will not be disadvantaged. And this is the interesting part. Are English proficiency exams required? No, we do not require any English proficiency exams, okay? So while these exams are useful in determining your English proficiency, they are not mandatory. If you have them, you can include it. But just an English proficiency letter or English being your official language should be enough waiver for you. Okay, and you can check through this later on. Now let's move on. So let's look at types of aid for undergraduate students. So we'll be having a look at the masters and PhD in a minute. So the university scholarship, the university offers full scholarship for all undergraduates, and it's dependent on your application and benefits. Now, no separate application is required for any of our specific scholarship funds. So you don't need a separate application to get a scholarship. When you apply to those school, they will just evaluate you for all their scholarships available. And interestingly, you can work. Okay. So one way for you to cover parts of your student responsibility, that's cover part of your school costs, is to um, of your financial aid package is to work part-time during the academic year. And trust me, I have people, followers in US and Canada who are doing very well from the part-time job. Some are making good sums of money that's able to pay their tuition fees. So that's also an advantage. And you can also search for outside scholarships. So if you're an undergraduate student and you are interested, just go ahead, check through the subjects, choose the course you are interested in, and just put in your application. Remember, always get a counselor from your previous school. Now we are going to have a look at the graduate admissions. Okay, and it's important to peruse their website always. Now, these are the programs the graduate school offers. You can use the filters on the left side to streamline your search, to streamline whichever course or degree you want. So they have Masters of Arts, Fine Arts, Liberal Arts, Public Policy, Master of Science, Engineering, and all that. Okay, and they have PhD programs as well. So they have hundreds of master's programs. As you can see, we cannot go through all, but I think whichever is interested for you, you just need to click on it, and you know the requirements. So for example, when you check this one, JRE general test not considered. Okay, so they don't need JRE for this one. So you just need to open the specific program you are interested in, and you will get to know the requirements. So this is the scholarship for the master's program. This is the scholarship for the master's program. Now it's interesting to note that, let's quickly have a look at something here. Okay, all right. Let's have a look. So this is the scholarship. So this is the vision. The scholarship is about leadership. So let's just read through. We asked co-founder, all right, to reflect on ninth Hennessy Scholars. John shares his vision, hopes for the program. Tina describes the ninth Hennessy Scholars leadership model and some of the experiences scholars have. So it's basically about leadership. Now, let me give you a clue. If you are going to apply for this scholarship, you need to watch these videos, okay? They answer some vital questions that can guide you in your essay writing, okay? So you just need to watch these videos so that before you write your essays as well. So it's a very, very important. Now, let's look at what this scholarship offers. I earlier told you about it, okay, but this scholarship covers your tuition fee and any associated fees. It also gives you a stipend for living and academic expenses. That's a room, a board, books, academic supplies, instructional materials, local transportation, and reasonable personal expenses. They also give you a travel stipend intended to cover an economy class ticket for one annual trip to and from Stanford. So it's each year they will give you this trip. So by the time you are finished with your 2 years or 3 years program or whatever, you would have visited 2 or 3 other countries. So this is an amazing opportunity. Okay, so guys, you can read more about it as well. And when you click on the admission bar, you get to know more how to before you apply your documents and after you apply and all that. But it is worth mentioning that before you apply for this scholarship, unlike the undergraduate scholarship that comes with the application, or the undergraduate scholarship that doesn't need a different application. You with this Hennessy scholarship, you need to apply for a program, graduate program or PhD program to the school, then you apply for this scholarship as well. And now, this is the application fee for the graduate master's program. However, you may be eligible for a fee waiver. So you just need to check all the eligibility requirements for the fee waiver. And they said you need to submit your fee waiver request. You need to submit your fee waiver request by the deadline listed above and before you submit your online application for graduate study to ensure a timely decision. If you submit your fee waiver request after the deadline, that's less than 10 business days before your graduate program's application deadline, we cannot guarantee. So guys, it's important to understand it. So you need to send your fee waiver request no later than 10 days before the program deadline, meaning that you need to submit it way ahead before the program deadline if you want to be considered for application fee waiver. But if you think you have money to pay them $125, then there's no need to request for a waiver. Similarly, for the undergraduates as well, if you think you will need a fee waiver for the $90, if you have money to pay, you go ahead and pay. But if you think you need an application fee waiver, then you need to also follow these guidelines. Okay, with the help of your counselor, then you can request for application fee waiver. So guys, this is the opportunity, and as we always do it, if you're a first timer or if you are interested, please indicate it at the comment section. I'm a first timer and I'm interested, or I'm interested in an undergraduate program, or I'm interested in a postgraduate program, so that we can also give you some motivation and the support you need. And please, before you log off, kindly like the video, please. After watching, just like it. It's just simple, isn't it? Yeah, so please like it for us. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do well to support the channel to grow by subscribing, and we promise to always give you the best. So please, if you're also new here, go to our channel. We have lots of scholarship videos, guys. Most people are benefiting, trust me, one day I'll just show you the messages and the testimonials for you to at least get encouraged that people are actually making good use of this opportunity. So please go ahead and explore whatever opportunity we bring. You don't know where your light will shine. All right. So all the best, and I'll see you guys soon.